beautiful, beautiful right there. This is beautiful to see. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're coming in from. We are excited to have you today. And this is Helen Muyumbu, super, super excited to have you. Please call on to your friends, grab a cup of coffee, tea. Let's get this show started, okay? Very quickly, if you have a friend you want to share with, please share this on your profile, share this in the groups that you really want your friends and family to get to this amazing opportunity. Please, you have 2 or 3 minutes, we get started. We have a great lineup for you. We have a global lineup for you. And today, just like I was watching that video and I'm thinking, oh my God, like that guy wearing earphones, it's like he's eating life, he's enjoying life, he's relaxed. What did you feel when you're watching that particular video? What came into your mind? We are about to share a life experience today. And to start us off right now, please check, be sure that your friend is on. Do not let your friend or family be left behind. Throw them a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, and tell them coffee is ready. Coffee is the thing, okay? And I will tell you that, I was thinking about this call today, and I said, what if this is the day that I will be a connector for somebody for the next, for their future, that they will look back and say, if she didn't call me, if she did not say this to me, I would not have been here. So I'm Helen Muyumbu. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and before that, this opportunity has allowed me to be at home and take care of my children. I'm also a business lady. I've been running my own travel agency before that, and I am able to run side businesses because of this opportunity that I happened to see over 5 years ago. But before we let the cat out of the bag, we have a captain of this ship. And this captain is a captain of many, many ships. But today he's wearing one hat. And for us to take us off, we need to actually appreciate and know that everything has someone who leads it, who guides it, and whose vision many of us have looked at and realized that this is the way to go. The gentleman has been known to move companies and departments of companies from non-profit to be profitable. So it's a great man. I honor him, and he's coached me before in this journey. And today I just want us to start us off by introducing and meeting our CEO, Mr. David Hoyt. Are you there?
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes. Loud and clear.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, taking this time out this morning and just being open-minded and hearing the information that we're going to offer to you guys. We have a great lineup set up today for you guys to be, empowered, by the information you guys are going to be getting. One thing I want to, kind of let you guys know, when we created Fortune 360, we wanted to create a space, a company that can actually teach you a skill set that you could basically use, for the rest of your life. Kind of like, riding a bicycle. Most of us probably haven't rode a bike in, maybe 10, 15, 20 years, but I'm pretty sure, if you was to jump on a bicycle right now, you can probably take off and ride it. So the name of the game here at Fortune 360 is to actually teach you a skill set that you can forever use. And the skill set we're going to be teaching you guys is how to make money, how to utilize the money. Once you make it, what do you do with it? How to invest it? These type of, skill sets is something that, everybody needs to have on a daily basis. You don't want to, just make money and then you have no clue what to do with it, because the more you make, the more you're going to spend. So, our goal here at Fortune 360 is to give you guys as much information. The educators that we have a part of our company, they take the time out and make sure you guys understand what exactly is it that you're doing. If it's in the Forex market, the crypto market, the stock market, drop shipping, travel hacking, everything that we offer here at Fortune 360, our education department want to make sure they take their time with you guys and make sure we don't leave anybody behind. So guys, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out this morning. I don't want to take too much of your time because we have a great lineup and I don't want you guys to miss out. So what I want to do, is let you guys know that at the end of this course, I want you guys to stay on because we have, a special promo that we're going to announce to you guys at the end of the call. and you guys want to be able to capitalize on it. This is, about to be March. My birthday is March 2nd, and the company anniversary date is actually also in March. So we're coming into a new phase, 1 year embarking on a new phase on what we're going to do. And we're going to basically 10X Fortune 360 and continue to help each and every one of you guys to be financially stable. A lot more you guys can retire. We have individuals that were able to retire, so I want you guys to stay on this call, be open-minded, understand something. All right. I don't want you guys to, stay in a mind space where, you're complaining, saying, okay, I can't do this, I can't do that. For you to actually do something and accomplish something in life, you have to swing the bat. And if you don't swing the bat, guys, I'm at the baseball field right now coaching some young men. And, I wanted to leave you guys with that about swinging the bat. You cannot hit the ball if you don't swing the bat. So if somebody said, I want to learn how to trade, or I want to learn how to, manage my money, the only way you could actually learn it is if you swing the bat. If you never swing the bat, you could never hit the ball. All right. So I'm going to hand this thing back over to Helen, and she's going to guide you guys through the lineup we have for you guys today. And you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
Awesome. You had that. We've got to swing the bat, okay? And this is so beautiful to hear from you, David, because you're actually in the field. You're still doing what you do best, and that's coaching. So very, very honored to have you. And thank you for starting us off with such amazing wisdom. And ladies and gentlemen, are you making sure your friend is on this call? Are you making sure your friend is tuned into live on this live stream? Because this really matters a lot to you and to them. Now, the next person I'm bringing on board will make that swinging the bat sink more, like understand what it exactly means. She's a very bubbly lady, a great person I've learned so much skills from, and she is so patient. She takes us through step by step. And guess what? She happens to be the vice president of marketing in Fortune 360. What an amazing person to take us through this journey. However, she's a mother, she's a grandmother. She's just that person that when COVID happened and you couldn't just hug, but she's this person who, if you reach out, you just feel like she's hugging you. And she's so far away from me personally, but that's the kind of person I have. But not just that, but that she's worked with many of us in this journey. And so she will be taking us through the product. Exactly what are we doing in Fortune 360? Exactly what do we mean that you grow your money? Exactly what do we mean that you can change your life with this platform? So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to bring on Miss Jennifer. Are you there?
Yes, good day, everyone. Good day. I am so privileged to be here. Thank you, Helen, for having me to be a part of today's event. I am excited, guys, because you guys know, if you know me personally, then you know how I feel about what we do here. And I have the most fulfilling task of showing you what Fortune 360 is about. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we will not waste any of your time today as we get started. So guys, today's event is all about building financial resilience, guys. And I know that sounds like a lot, but that's what Fortune 360's goal is for each and every one of you. And I'm going to show you exactly how we can accomplish this. Now, Fortune 360 is not an investment advisor, and the concepts we are showing you have a high degree of risk involved. This is true of any investment vehicle. What we are here at Fortune 360 is an education platform, and that empowers you, the people, to make your own choices. Now, the current economy, lost hours, wages, businesses closing, plans put on hold, not enough time for the things that matter the most, unable to spend time with the people we care about. All of these things have led us to look for a way to do things differently. They're leading us to seek a solution. Our stories and our reasons may differ from one person to the next, but what we have in common is the need to get our dreams back on track. What we need is an opportunity. What if I told you hope starts here? Your dream starts here. Could today be the beginning of your someday? We set out to be a rich source of education for all things that can improve the current situation, things that can make this human life experience better. Here at Fortune 360, we pride ourselves as being the #1 online education academy that is able to enrich, empower, and inspire the people globally. Now I'm going to introduce you guys. You already met our CEO, David Hoyt, but let me tell you a little bit about Mr. David Hoyt. He is my colleague, my mentor, my trainer, my business partner. When I met David, he was doing very well at a job paying over 6 figures annually, but it was not long before he left this job to pursue his passion of helping others. David has what I call the ability to birth businesses, guys. It just seems like businesses pop up all around him. Currently, in addition to Fortune 360, he owns a car lot, an auto body shop. He's opening a new space that houses a nightclub, a restaurant, a barber shop. Now, guys, make no mistake about it. It's no surprise that that space also doubles as an event space, okay? So when he talks about swinging the bat, that's what he does consistently. But I'm going to tell you something else about David. David believes in people. And as we go on this journey, there's no way for me not to tell you about David and include my journey with him. He assured me when he met me that he would be able to accomplish his goals through me. David is a man of a word, okay? As his student, I excelled. He promoted me to be the first female trainer on his team. He then mentored me to be a successful trader. And Fortune 360 is the right place at the right time. I'm very excited to have joined David as the Vice President of Marketing at Fortune 360. But guys, that's what hope and dreams do. Your journeys do not stop there. This skill set enabled me to gain employment with companies who fund traders with their money to trade as capital. The possibilities that we are showing you today are endless. Not only have I secured a 6-figure account to trade professionally, but we also launched the Funded Trader Mastery Academy here at Fortune 360. And I must tell you, that saved my husband and me. Like many of you, we were affected by the pandemic. And if I had not started on this journey when I did, we would not have been able to replace the incomes that were lost in the layoffs. This is why we're here today, helping the next wave to become financially resilient. Now, our vision here is simple. It's to amplify human potential through education and empowerment. But what we do here is so much more than just David's dream. Before anything can be accomplished, we must see it clearly in our minds. A vision is defined as the state of being able to see. In honor of Black History Month here in the US, some of my favorite stories are those that started with the dream. Martin Luther King had a dream before he had a movement. Claudette Colvin and Rosa Parks sat down once they could see themselves no longer able to stand. And before Bessie Coleman awed the masses with her abilities as a civil aviator, her brothers returned from the war and told her about women in Paris who were becoming pilots. You see, once we can see our dreams, visions and missions are born. Fortune 360's mission is actually even more simpler, guys, because it's you. Our mission is to amplify human potential through education and empowerment. And this is where I get a little teary-eyed. You see, for 22 years, I have worked in corporate America. But the reality is these 22 years have been spent working on someone else's dream. Now, please don't get me wrong. Guys, I have been blessed beyond measure with my career. But in that vehicle, there's not much room for my own dream. And this is what sets Fortune 360 apart. What started as David's dream transformed into something so beautiful and rare. It's a true place where all dreams are welcome. Now, how we do this is we leverage the financial markets from our computer or our mobile device. And when companies speak of an expansion or a global takeover, normally they're going to give you a whole catalog of products to go and sell. The best thing that is embraced here is that we don't have products. Instead, we're using the financial markets that have existed since the beginning of time. Now, before you think this is way too complex, let me explain how you're already participating in this global digital market. If you have a bank account, if you've ever shopped online, if you use direct deposit, if you've transmitted money to your daughter or your son that's away at college, or any of your family members that maybe needed you to send them something really quick, this is all part of this currency exchange that's happening in the digital universe. What we use here is called the foreign exchange market. It's also known as Forex. This is a $6.6 trillion industry. It is the largest financial market in the world, and that is because it is set up of every country's currency. It is open to us retail traders 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. The newcomer on the scene is going to be cryptocurrency, and it is rapidly becoming a global form of payment. This industry is anticipated as $1 trillion by 2026. Now, this market is open 24 hours, 7 days a week. And most of you have heard of Bitcoin, right? And we know that Bitcoin topped over $60,000, right? And most of us don't have $60,000 to go out and buy a Bitcoin and wait for it to appreciate more so that we can actually invest and earn more from it. But that's the beauty of this particular market that we're in. You do not have to buy a Bitcoin. You can actually trade the fluctuations, the ups and the downs, and actually turn this into an income opportunity for yourself. Now, our lineup of products and services, guys, is a stellar academy. We have a professionally done academy that covers the basics and intermediate to Forex. We also have our live trainings with our educators. We have sessions that they've recorded and placed into your back office so that if you're not available to be on this live session, you have the convenience of getting your education delivered to you in a method that works for today's lifestyle. On top of that, we have these professional educators who also give you the same trades that they take in their professional accounts. This lets our students begin earning while they're learning simply by copying what is already proven successful. Our academy has over 150 recordings. Many of the trainings are short sessions and they're 2 to 3 minutes long, allowing you to do those at any time. And then, like I said, the replays are available for when you have the time to go ahead and put into your education system. We cater to beginners, intermediate, and even experts. Now, joining the live sessions will produce the best value, because if you're interested in mentorship, this is where our students get one-on-one with our educators and able to get their questions answered and learn in real time. And guys, many of you think that it's complicated, but I promise you, you already have the equipment. It's in your hand, and it's time to unlock the power of what is in your hand. Let me introduce to you our core educators. This is a stellar line of professionals, and I am honored to be among them because their commitment to excellence is something that I aspire to. And it's no secret that the wealthiest people in the world are also the most generous. They actually donate generously to the causes that empower them. In fact, every book I've ever read about entrepreneurship has always linked charity with actually being able to be successful, because we do reap what we sow. Now, Fortune 360 believes in this concept from the very inception, and we incorporated it so instead of Fortune 360's causes, we use our community to nominate different organizations in their neighborhoods, and that's where we place our corporate dollars. Again, this sets us apart, guys. Our investors are empowered to go ahead and make a difference in the communities where they live, work, and play. Now, as David promised, guys, we do have a great promotion going on this weekend for you. Normally, it's $129.99 to get started, but through this weekend, you can waive that $129.99 and get started for only $9.99. You get everything that I've discussed up until this part for under $10. The monthly subscription is going to be $89.99 going forward. But guys, that's not all that Fortune 360 offers. This particular slide is a slide of our Mastery Academies. These are traders. These are educators with proven track records. Some of them even auditioned for Fortune 360 directly, and we promoted them from within. What does that mean? Cam Moore, she's known as the news queen. She has a news strategy that allows you to capitalize in addition to all the other education with even more ways to be profitable in your trading. Regina Anderson and Isaac, these two are special to my heart. These are students of Fortune 360. They were able to actually audition and win competitions here at Fortune 360 and were promoted to educate the masses, as well as they provide, oh my God, so many trade ideas, guys, completely blowing my mind away. Andre is a personal friend of mine and a business colleague. He's going to be bringing us the new Blockchain Academy. Not only is that crypto, but that's everything from the metaverse to NFTs to being able to stake and farm. So many things that we do not understand about the crypto space. He's also going to be teaching us strategies on how to trade crypto. And guys, I'm just excited because he came to us with a full crypto academy that's ready to be launched, and you'll learn more about that later. Now, Andy is a guy who wants life to be good for all of you, okay? He travels at top-notch experiences, but pays either nothing or near nothing to do so. What he teaches is travel hacking. He teaches credit repair so that we can actually have more capital to do more things like building our business and investing. And he also offers a drop shipping experience. The drop shipping experience is a store that's totally built for you. And all you have to do is just collect the sales from your online store every single month. We have Curtis. Curtis is an advanced educator. He does the Fibonacci 360 zone. If you're not trading now, you may not be familiar with these advanced concepts, but I can tell you that just like the zeros and the ones on this slide, everything is a pattern. And Fibonacci is a way of predicting those patterns so that you can capitalize and be even more profitable in your trading. Now, Shatiko is our specialist on the synthetic indices. Now, when I tell you this guy puts out trade ideas, that's all he does is give our students trades so that they're earning prior to graduating from their academies. Mr. Rashad Thompson is also a crypto educator. He offers the live experience, allowing students to join him for his sessions. And then my session is actually the Funded Trader Zone, guys. You heard me talk a little bit about that earlier, but what you don't understand is that 22 years in corporate, I still was broke, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm gonna say that again. I still was broke, living paycheck to paycheck. When David met me, I was growing my family. I was making room for my nieces and my nephews, and I needed money, okay? Period. I needed money for attorneys. I needed money to get these kids and be able to take care of them. So not only was I working over 40 hours in corporate, but I was out driving Lyft from sunup to sundown, before work, after work, all weekend long, in order to make ends meet, guys. And in my journey, you heard me say that I have become a funded trader. What that is that a company is actually giving me a 6-figure account. I trade it for them and I get to keep 80% of the profits, guys. And so my academy will show you how to take this education. And just like you graduate from nursing school and then go back and get your master's in nursing or become a nurse practitioner, I'm going to show you how to turn this into a career. Now, as I close, I'm going to put this thought back in front of you. Fortune 360 looks forward to making your dream a reality. Welcome to our community. And I'm going to turn my camera back on and stop my share. Guys, I am pleased to bring on our Vice President of Education, Mr. Wycliffe Seaweed. He's another success story who started as a student of Mr. David Hoyt, and now he's the Vice President of Education. He strives with his team of stellar educators to bring a top level experience to Fortune 360, and I am so happy to have him as a colleague. Wycliffe?
All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you for the presentation. And what I can basically say is that the information which you just shared is what was shared to me 4 years ago, all right? And personally, I just came to know about Forex trading through a stranger who had basically posted on social media. If you want to learn about Forex, kindly inbox. And I took a step of faith. I know it's usually so hard to trust people, especially those whom you're just coming across in social media. But personally, I took a step of faith and contacted the stranger, and the same presentation which you have shared out is what I was taken through, and then I said yes to the opportunity. Surprisingly, 3 months down the line, after learning how to trade, I decided to resign from my 9-to-5 job. All right, it's a decision, it's a bold decision which I made some times back, and truly I can say I've been able to reap the benefits of joining Forex trading, simply because this is actually an industry which is not like any other industry, an industry which operates 24 hours every single day, an industry which does a turnover of over $6 trillion on a single day. Personally, I asked myself a question: how can I actually tap into this wonderful opportunity? I know, like right now, for those who are basically tuning in, some might be looking for a side hustle, some might be looking for things to be doing on the side. Like when the CEO was basically talking to us, and when our VP of sales was basically mentioning about stay-at-home mom and also venturing so many things, all right? One thing that I know, having one source of income is like traveling through public transportation. Yes, you will get to where you're going, but one thing I can assure you, not at your own time, all right? Not at your own time. So ladies and gentlemen, I know as human beings, we are looking for how we can basically have time freedom and financial freedom. And this is the business which actually solved the puzzle for me. Right now, I can actually have the time freedom and I really have the financial freedom, all right? And I never knew that 4 years ago, I'll actually be in the capacity to serve as the Vice President of Education. Right now, I have a bold team, an experienced team, which we are basically working with. Just from the presentation which you just saw, those educators who have been in the Forex business for quite some time now, all right? For some of my friends who saw me, who have been seeing me every now and then presenting in our television programs, talking about Forex trading, this is the time now they keep on bumping into my inbox, asking me, how can I actually get into this, all right? But it's an opportunity which I had shared with them back then. But right now, given that I've been seeing it actually a life-changing opportunity. This is now the time when they actually want to join now, all right? And it's the same thing that I want to pose to you guys. Will you be the kind of a person whom an opportunity is being presented to them right now, then you're waiting, all right? Because right now we don't know when again we might have more or less like a global pandemic. God forbid, but nobody saw COVID coming, all right? It just came and we actually saw. Back then, we used to treasure 9 to 5 as a security, as job security. Only COVID to prove us wrong that actually 9 to 5 is not, having 9 to 5 job is actually not having a job security, because we saw how companies closed shop. We saw how many people got laid off, all right? And truth be told, trading actually remained as one of the businesses which was operating unaffected, people making money during the pandemic. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take this wonderful opportunity to welcome you guys aboard. I'll be one of your educators, taking you guys through, navigating through the charts and helping you guys get started the right way. With me today, I have got one of these lovely ladies. I call her my mom. I call her my mentor. She's actually one of the trainers or educators who will basically help you get started from the foundation stages. Ladies and gentlemen, in order for you to understand how our business really works, you need to be taught from the basics level. And from the basic level, you're going actually to interact with this lovely lady who is gonna share with you her experience, her journey, and how she actually found herself in the field of trading. Allow me to welcome on stage none other than our one and only Terry Golightly. Welcome, Terry. Thank you so much.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everybody. This is Terry Golightly, and I am so honored to be here. Captain Cliff, you always give me a warm welcome, and I'm absolutely just in awe of the entire team here at Fortune 360. It is my pleasure to be the beginner's educator. We call it Intro to Forex, where I take you through the basic steps, help you understand in common language how to move forward on your journey. I talk to you about mindset. I talk to you about who you are as a person and how that integrates into how you're going to become an absolutely amazing trader along the journey. I teach you that it is a marathon, it is not a sprint, and that we are all here to support and uplift you. We have open dialogue in my classes. We make sure that once I finish the training, that you understand what has been given that day, you know what your next steps are and how to progress from there. My personal journey is I had the pleasure of working with my son, who is also a Forex educator and does trading and is just magnificent, and fell in love with not only the industry, but fell in love with guiding people on their journey to achieve, master Forex trading on their way to getting what they're dreaming of. The thing is with money is fantastic, but the experiences that it provides, the things that it can do for your family, the goals and dreams that you have that you can achieve at a faster pace by either retiring yourself, retiring a spouse, or just doing it to add value, add additional value, or provide experiences to those around you. I here at Fortune 360, I often joke and say that I'm tour guide Terry, and take you through the very beginning, but also hold your hand through the entire process. Have the pleasure to introduce you to other educators that join me on my sessions, and just love you up and make sure that you're taken care of. So I would like to welcome you to Fortune 360. I would like to encourage you to make the right decision to begin a journey to the brighter future that you can have. So thank you so much, Captain Cliff. You have a fantastic day. Absolutely treasure you as a leader, treasure you as an educator, and so blessed to be a part of this team.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you so much for sharing. For those people who want to actually get started and get in touch with Terry, Terry is already available for you. So allow me to take this back to Jennifer. Thank you so much, Jennifer, and back to you.
Wow, guys, I always love hearing from our education department, and I'm going to just take a minute to go over our core educators and what is offered. Okay, so guys, believe it or not, David's passion and his goal was always to teach. Okay, and so even as CEO, he still teaches here at Fortune 360, and he teaches his impulse strategy and his Nimbus breakout strategy. And that is how I actually got my start, right? I started with learning his strategies, and then I was able to go ahead and develop my own after seeing the patterns in the market. Regino is one of our newer educators. He's bringing to you intermediate level Forex education. But what's special about Regino is Regino was a student of Fortune 360 who has promoted up, guys. So when I tell you that our next best thing is you, guys, it really and truly is. We don't have a product here. So promoting you is what we do, guys. Now, Mr. Wycliffe Seaweed, I love learning from Wycliffe because his journey in just a short time is very advanced. He specializes in chart patterns and reversals. And when he marks up a chart, guys, it's like a roadmap. You know exactly what that is going to do and exactly what you should be doing because he's prepared you on how to follow along with his successful trade ideas. You guys met Terry. She is stellar for our new students, guys. Not only does she teach Intro to Forex, but she even guides our more advanced students as they come on board into how to maneuver in the Fortune 360 climate. Myself on the core education side, I do your onboarding. I'm going to show you everything about your back office, make it intimate to you so that you can find everything that you're going to need so that you understand exactly how to get the things that you need out of Fortune 360. Now, Patricia, they call her the US 30 Queen. And if you are not trading yet, just to let you know, one of her favorite products is also my favorite product. She likes to trade US 30. That is an indice of the New York Stock Exchange here in the States, guys. It moves fast and hard, and there's a lot of opportunity on it, which is why we like it. She also does trade crypto. She trades German 30, and her strategies work on other things. She also trades gold. And so these are your core education products that you get in your basic subscription with Fortune 360. Now, I have the pleasure of introducing to you a business colleague of mine, Mr. Andre English, and I have been working with him now for several years, guys. Andre is so talented. When I tell you that he can explain things in a form that people can understand it, he delivers normal language. Everything that you're going to need for your crypto experience. Not only does he care about getting you into this new market that many of us don't know much about, guys, let's be honest, but it is the thing out there. It's crypto and learning about blockchain experience and how we capitalize. How do we do that? You know, you may not be aware, but Bitcoin actually started selling for only 8 cents. Can you imagine that if we actually had adapted to cryptocurrency when Bitcoin became available, all of us would have a very nice nest egg, even in the pullback that cryptocurrency is currently in, with Bitcoin being at the price that it currently is. He's part of our advanced education team, and I'm going to go ahead and let him tell you more about what he offers.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Listen, my name is Andre English. I am excited to be here today. I don't want to take up too much time, but I want to take enough to give you kind of an overview of one of our newest offerings here at Fortune 360 and why I'm so excited about it. But before I go forward, we have to give, if you're on the chat, man, give some love, give some fire to all the different, people who have been on here today. From Helen kicking off the call, we had our CEO David Hoyt taking time away. I love how when Jen went through the presentation, she talked about our charity aspect, and in like real live action, our CEO is literally giving back to the baseball team there in the Bahamas, coaching and training up young men, like as he's talking to us. So it's like putting into practice literally what it is that is part of the values of our company. Of course, we heard from Jennifer Davis, absolutely crushing it and shutting down what this academy is about. Coach Cliff, fantastic job. I'm really excited about his price action classes. And I love what did you say, Terry? I can't remember. Tour Guide Terry. Tour Guide Terry, that made me laugh. That was the perfect analogy of what we need when you get started in the Forex space. You need someone to give you a tour. And so just like we need that in Forex, we also need that in the cryptocurrency space. And so I'm really excited to share with you guys, not just a cryptocurrency academy, but actually a blockchain academy. And so most people don't understand that there is a difference, but blockchain technology is the technology which empowers cryptocurrency. And so because of that, there's more things than just Bitcoin out there, right? There's more things than just Bitcoin that are available for you to be knowledgeable about, to learn about, to get educated about, and potentially even profit from. And that's what we're all here for, right? We're here to get an education that actually leads to profits. How many of us have been through the educational process, whether it was secondary education, whether it's an associate's degree, a college degree, a master's degree, and we found out oftentimes that in order to get those degrees, we actually had to take out these things called student loans, right? And so in order to get those degrees actually led to debt, not profit. Anybody have that experience, or am I the only one, right? I think there's people that have experienced student loans and still trying to pay them suckers back 10, 20, 30 years later, right? And so what's so unique about what we do here is our educational process can potentially lead you to profits and not debt. Guys, that's really, really powerful. And so when we get into this crypto space, there's so much to learn that you don't want to have to try to figure this space out by yourself. What you want is a dedicated wealth community that's vetting projects, looking at stuff, and then bringing that stuff to you, and then educating you on how you can do it yourself so that you can get help and guidance and mentorship in this particular space. So real quick, if I have the opportunity, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you a little something here as to kind of why what we're talking about matters. So let's look here. We have an article here, NFTs. Most of us have heard of it. Most of us have no idea what an NFT is. We only think of it as a pixelated picture of a monkey or something of that nature. And NFTs are so much more important than that. The utility of the NFT is so much more important than that. In fact, NFTs are going to be so commonplace for you in the next couple of years that you're not going to even realize what happened and how did we get here so fast, okay? Because you're going to be able to get an NFT, for example, at your local pizza parlor. Instead of your coupon, you'll have purchased an NFT, and that NFT will have some utility to it. It might just be the logo of the pizza place, right? And that NFT will all of a sudden allow the holders of the NFT, right, to be able to get discounts on the pizza or discounts on the food that are unavailable to anybody else, because it'll be a private community of those people who support the restaurant, believe in the project, and they'll be able to use that NFT as utility going forward. There's so many different applications to NFTs that is more than just art and pictures. But what I want you to see right now is that NFTs last month, when crypto was tanking during January, NFTs were up $4 billion in sales. So for those of you who are like, who wants artwork that I can hang in the metaverse? It doesn't make any sense to me. You're already behind the 8 ball. You're already behind the 8 ball because it's already an industry doing billions of dollars. I want you to imagine if you went on the Shark Tank. And you went on the Shark Tank and you're explaining your concept and you're going to say, hey, listen, we're going to take these little things and we're going to tie them to the blockchain, and they're going to be logos and images and we're going to make millions of dollars. And then all of a sudden, this is the first time that the sharks have heard about it. And they're sitting there like, man, I don't know what this joker is talking about. They say, okay, Mr. Wonderful. He comes on and says, okay, sucker, what's your sales? Then you tell them $4 billion last month. You think they're going to be in? You think they're going to be all in all of a sudden? You think they're going to perk up? They're going to be real interested? Well, let me tell you something. When people with money perk up and get real interested, people without money should perk up too. Make sense? And so NFTs right now, billions of dollars in sales this last month. Let me give you an example of a crypto gaming company that also has NFTs associated with it. This is Axie Infinity. This game just launched in 2020 and already topped $4 billion in all-time NFT sales. $4 billion. Now, I know a lot of us came up maybe playing games on consoles, and now, you know, some of us are parents now, and we tell our children, hey, listen, stop gaming so much and so forth. Listen, the gaming for your children is going to completely change in the next couple of years. Not only will they play the games, but they'll actually be able to earn crypto and earn tokens and earn money while they're playing the games. So right now you want to encourage your kids, get in there and learn how to play these games, because as they play the games, they're going to make money. What are you talking about, Andre? Look at the market cap of some of these games already. Axie Infinity has the $3.7 billion market cap. The Sandbox, $3.4 billion market cap. Gala, $1.9 billion market cap. And these games are not just games like most of the crypto games that you've seen so far look like games from 1995, but that's generation 1.0. Generation 2.0 is already on its way, and they look more advanced than anything that you've seen out there right now. They're amazing. And so you want to learn about this space. You want to educate yourself on this space. If your children are going to have fun playing games, why not teach them to be able to earn money while they're doing it? And if you don't have that knowledge and you don't have that education, your children are already going to be behind. You're going to be behind. You want to learn this different type of stuff. What about this one? The metaverse. We've all heard about the metaverse. In fact, the metaverse blew up, okay? Because Facebook changed its name to Meta. We're on Facebook right now. Facebook is not the metaverse. Facebook may have a metaverse, but there's multiple metaverses that are going to come into play. The metaverse is already right now seen by Forbes as a $1 trillion revenue opportunity. We're at the ground floor, folks. The ground floor. How much of that trillion do you want for your family? How much of the land in the metaverse do you want to be able to buy there in digital real estate? How much of this stuff do you want to participate in? Guys, this is absolutely amazing. You're not even going to have to wear them big old Oculus goggles anytime soon. Soon you're going to be able to just use a regular pair of glasses just like this, put it on and transport yourself into the metaverse. It's already here, folks. That's not all that crypto offers. That's not all that blockchain offers. We're talking about DeFi, decentralized finance, right? This is the ability for you to be able to make money, right, from your crypto. From your crypto, you can stake it, you can yield farm, you can turn it into a bank. This is one of the most important developments in all of the crypto space. In fact, most of the regulatory issues that come up with crypto are not because of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. That's not what they're for. Matter of fact, most countries didn't even regulate Bitcoin. They're so far behind on their regulations because they didn't care. You know why they care? Because DeFi is changing banking. So right now, if you can go to your bank and you can put your money in a savings account, you've been taught your whole life that you need to save your way to wealth, right? That you need to save, but you don't understand that saving now is actually causing you to lose money due to inflation, because inflation is outpacing the interest that you earn from saving. And so if you only have your money being saved, then you're going to be losing value. Your money is losing value year to year to year to year. And so you have to figure out a way to, if you're going to save, you need to earn more interest. And right now, banks are paying less than 1% interest. There's something out there, guys, called the rule of 72, which says take whatever interest rate your bank is giving you, divide it by 72, and that's how long it takes your money to double. So if you're getting 1% or 0.5% on your money from your banks, it's going to take 72 or 144 years for your $100 to turn into $200. How many of y'all think you're going to get wealthy doing that? But here with cryptocurrency and DeFi, you can earn 8, 10, 12, 20, sometimes even up to 100+% interest on your money because of DeFi and the DeFi projects and DeFi 2.0, which is coming out now, which is emerging through something called DAOs, which is decentralized autonomous organizations. All right. This stuff is amazing. It's a game changer. It's a legacy changer. You don't have to make more money than you currently make. This isn't something where you have to figure out where to invest more money. Whatever you're saving now, you can put that same kind of savings right here into the space and outdo anything that you're currently getting in the markets. Ain't it great? Ain't it great? So absolutely amazing. This is why we need this space. Cryptocurrency in itself, look, Bitcoin is over $700 billion market cap. Ethereum, over $300 billion market cap. In total, cryptocurrency is over $1 trillion market cap already, okay? Already, and it's not just Bitcoin. You need to learn about all of these other projects and what they do. There's projects, I want you to understand, there's projects that you've never heard of. For some of you, it's things like Cardano that's already doing $28 billion, Polkadot, $19 billion. If all of these things are happening without your knowledge, wouldn't it make sense for you to get the knowledge so that you can participate? Because even though it's at $29 billion, we're still at the ground floor level. We still only have about 1% to 2% of the world that even has a crypto wallet. You're still early. Y'all feel me? So this is absolutely amazing. Why is this important? Well, this is important because of the US debt clock right here. It's telling us what's going on. It's telling us that the United States is over $30 trillion in debt already, folks. Over $30 trillion in debt already. And this is just now. Let's go ahead 4 years from now and advance it. Over $50 trillion in debt is projected. It's actually almost going to double, which means your purchasing power in the next 4 years is going to be cut in half. What you can buy for $1 today, you won't be able to buy for $1 in 4 years from now. We're already experiencing it because of what happened with the pandemic. Am I right or am I right? All the printing of money that we did with the bailouts and all the things that were necessary to save economies have caused inflation to go through the roof. When your eggs used to be 89 cents and now they're $2.89. When your gas was $2 and now it's $5. Whatever it is, the price is going up, but your income isn't going up to match it. So you're working harder than you ever did before. You're making more money than you ever did before, but you're still not advancing because you don't understand that inflation is killing you. And unless you get in an academy like this that is going to teach you these types of things and then teach you skills necessary to be able to combat what's coming your way, you're going to be victimized again. And isn't it about time that our people and our generation, and when I say our people, I don't mean just Black or African or Caribbean, I mean our people, I mean working class. Isn't it about time that we stop being victimized? Isn't it about time that we stop having to be reactive and we can start being proactive? Isn't it time that we could be on the other side of the wealth transfer for once in human history? Now's the time that we have that opportunity. That's why you need this crypto academy. So as we see right here, we already have the blockchain zone is already located in your academy in the back office. You can log in, you can get it. I know it's labeled as an advanced academy, but we're going to take you from the basics all the way to the advanced concepts. We're not done. There's over 20 videos already loaded. We're going to bring in more and more and more and more and more and give more value and more value and more value until you win. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring more value, more knowledge, more information until you win. That's what we're going to do. I hope you're excited because I'm excited. Now, let me just give this one last thing for you. All right. And then I'm done. Let's see if we can get it. Come on. There we go. So what are we going to create? The reason why our blockchain academy is special is because it's not just teaching you one way to earn income. See, the first thing we have here is we're going to teach you about Bitcoin, why Bitcoin is important, why all roads lead to Bitcoin, but we're also going to teach you about the thousands of altcoins, which are basically just technological projects using blockchain that have a solution to a problem. So someone has a solution to a problem. Maybe it's cross-country border payments. They find a solution to that problem using blockchain. They create a token around it so that they can fund their companies. Because by funding their companies through these tokenomics, now all of a sudden a regular person can actually be involved in the process of a project that they believe in, where historically we've never had the chance unless we were an accredited investor. And an accredited investor in the United States means that you have to have proof that you've invested over $500,000. Well, if I'm working class and I'm poor, how could I ever have been an accredited investor? So the only opportunity I've ever had in my entire life is to get in after the money has been made. But now you don't have to worry about that because we can learn about what? Cryptocurrency. On top of that, we can learn about DeFi. We're going to be teaching that. We're going to be teaching the NFTs. We're going to be teaching the metaverse. We're going to be teaching crypto gaming. And last but not least, the last part of the ecosystem is we're going to teach you how to trade cryptocurrency so that you can make money as it rises and as it falls. As a matter of fact, when it falls and everybody's panicking and they're selling your coins, you're going to be sitting here doing this. Because not only did you make money on the way down, but you understand market structure, you understand price action because you learned it from Captain Cliff, right? You're going to understand these things because you were in the Forex Academy. You're going to understand what's going on because you're in our academy. And when it hits support, you're going to buy the dip and you're going to make more money while everybody else was panicking because you understand what's going on. And isn't that what this is all about? Isn't that what it's all about? So listen. We already have multiple live sessions that are going to happen. On Mondays, we're going to be on talking about the blockchain. We're going to be talking about the metaverse, NFTs, crypto gaming, that type of stuff. Very fun session. Tuesday mornings, we're going to be trading live, marking up types, doing live analysis. And I'm actually going to be bringing to you a strategy, which we call the magic move. You're going to love it. Okay. On Wednesdays, we're doing all things crypto. We're going to be talking about DeFi. We're going to be talking about what's going on in altcoins. We're going to be marking up charts. We're going to do all the stuff you need to know. And I guarantee you that if you're part of this academy, I guarantee you, if you join our subscription, there's going to be some bonus sessions coming your way. And not only that, I have some educators that are coming down the pipe that are going to be able to teach you the stuff that no one is teaching you, that is going to be able to sit down and actually do wallets and exchanges and KYC and walk you through the process of how I transfer one coin from Uniswap to another. They're going to walk you through that process. I got an educator coming right now who's going to be able to help you do that. Guys, this academy is off the chain. We're fired up and excited about it. I hope you are too. Listen, if you want to invite some guests, in a couple hours, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time today, we're going to be doing our first overview as we launch our brand new Fortune 360 Academy. If you're part of the Academy, guess you can get a link in the group. We'll make sure that you have access to it, but you want to be on this call, learn everything about what we're going to be doing. It starts on Monday. I hope you're excited. I am too. Let me pass it back to you, Jen.
Okay, guys, I don't know how you cannot be excited about that. See, I heard so much. I wrote down so much. This whole event was about financial resilience, right? And so crypto, that blockchain academy, that's the people's money, not regulated by any government, by any financial institution, by any bank. It is the people's money, and it is the people's turn. Are you going to be ready to take your turn? Are you ready? If you're not ready, you need to be asking yourself why. Because this wave is moving with or without you. The people's turn, guys. I'm excited. I can't wait. Thank you, Andre. Helen, go ahead and take us out.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is amazing, amazing. I told you guys that, I was busy taking notes as well, Jennifer. This is absolutely what we are telling you when we say that what we had lined up for you is crazy. It's amazing. I mean, Jennifer, what you just did for us to break down the product and our educators and all that. And then Andre, you should have told us which crypto to buy right now. I think I'm ready. But see you in the academy. See you in a few hours as we go through exactly what you've just shown us and break it down. And so excited, and together with everybody else. And thank you for Fortune 360 for giving us this platform, this particular platform. And for what? To learn the information you just learned here. Guys, it costs a lot, thousands of dollars. Investigate and find out. But let's continue with this presentation. We're almost done. And now I am delighted to bring us to the second phase of this presentation. This second phase is very important. It's optional, absolutely optional, but it's very important for you to have a look. And our presenter today will be our amazing, amazing trainer. And this gentleman has been, what I would say, one of the pillars for us. and at the same time, he is the Vice President of Sales. Are you there, Edwin, with us today?
Yes, I am here, Helen. I'm grateful to be a part of this call. Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. Good
Yes.
morning, good afternoon, everyone. One thing I love about this industry is that we can work from wherever we are. And so as you guys can see that I'm actually on the road. I'm here in Freeport, just moving about. But I would not miss this opportunity to come on this call to actually present. Listen, this call I've been watching from the start, and it has just been amazing. I don't understand why y'all put me to present after all these Power Pack presenters. I mean, it was just awesome. Andre, Captain, Jennifer, Terry, you guys were amazing. So let me share my screen right quick. Go over some information with you guys, and we'll be out of here. Okay, so we're gonna speak about the optional part of the academy, and this is basically the IFA product, right? And so before I begin, let me just read our income disclosure. Notice the earning of all Fortune 360 LLC participant IFA are entirely independent upon his or her work product. And I always tell persons that actually follow me that if you plug in, you're gonna win. And so we're not making any income claims. You basically get rewarded by the work that you put in. And it also said this includes work, skill, effort, commitment, leadership, and your capabilities and the market condition. And so what we're basically saying is that basically with this part of the opportunity, if you put in the work, you're going to benefit. But if you don't work, then your pocket will reflect your lack of work. And so our next slide, right? We're just all about basically the power of an accountability partner. And one thing I love that Fortune 360, unlike a lot of education platforms that I was a part of in the past, we're basically big on education. You have a lot of companies say that, hey, we're about education, but when you get and you join them, it's about some other thing. But like I said, this part of it is totally optional, and we're basically about just fostering basically mentorship and basically you getting basically what we call a study partner, right? And so you basically just invite your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, whatever, to actually come on board. And like I said, our definition of accountability partner is just person who coaches another person in terms of helping each other along. And sorry about the stuttering. I normally get a little stutter when I get nervous, but one thing I love about the whole Fortune 360 community is that the educators are approachable. If you need some assistance, you could actually ask the question on the call, and whatever time is needed, they'll actually take time just to make sure that that we all are profitable. And so you could just be doing your own thing, enroll in the academy, trading, making money, and someone just simply, hey, listen, Edwin, what is it that you're doing? I see you in your phone. You're always excited about what you're doing, and you just simply say, listen, I'm just learning a skill set where I'm able to make money from my cell phone. And once they say, hey, listen, I'm ready to get on board, you just simply hook them up and get them connected with what we have here at Fortune 360. And so we're just basically passionate about making and forming a community of like-minded people, right? And the more of our close family and friends that we actually bring on, the bigger our community gets. Because when individuals see us on the right path, everybody want to be a part of a successful group. I always tell people that I watch who I communicate with, who I associate with on a daily basis, because I'm a firm believer that if you hang around 5 broke persons, you're going to be the 6th. And if you hang around 5 successful persons, you're going to be the 6th. And so we're all about basically creating a community. And so welcome to the Entrepreneur Zone, where we stand behind our business partners. We offer a full IFA Academy to help you be successful in our partnership. In addition, our IFA Academy, we have a live training and mentors along the way. So your success and our success is linked hand in hand. And so basically to basically be a part of optional part of it, the qualification is simply you become an independent fortune agent where you actually operate for $15. You have to personally sponsor 3 students or 3 customers, and your first 2 customers would actually be placed automatically on your team leg, and then it would activate your lesser leg where you actually get paid. And so also to actually continue being paid, you just have to make sure that you have 1 active customer on each leg. And so, like I said at the beginning, basically you get paid for the work that you put in. And so this graph that you're looking at right now just is basically giving you an example of what you can make in this industry if you were to go out there and build a steady group or build a community of persons that you would trade and live with. And so you could actually earn from anywhere from $500 a month up to basically $576,000 a month. And this industry honestly have allowed me to travel the world and have allowed me to actually meet persons. Like I didn't say basically when I started that I'm a retired police officer, and what actually caused me to actually go all in this industry is that here in the Bahamas, police officers and government workers, we get paid basically in mid-December. And once we get that pay, we don't get paid again until at the end of January. And so that's basically 6 long weeks of no pay. And I was in another opportunity. And when I started actually making residual income, it basically caused me to actually survive during those long extended pay periods. And so that's basically when I've been all in. And so I've learned that in this industry, you actually do the work and then you get paid basically for the rest of your life or as long as you sustain it. And so this is something that I recommend to anybody. This is the business of the 21st century, and everybody should listen. Don't leave no money on the table. Yes, you could go there, you could enroll in an academy, you could learn a skill set, and you could trade and make money without telling anybody. But this part is optional, and this part is powerful. You can imagine. Sorry about that, Tim. Someone's trying to call me, but you can imagine basically you doing the work today and getting paid for the rest of the year. The network marketing part of this opportunity basically allows you to actually do that. And so I just want to thank you all for just allowing me to present this call. I know we're supposed to have Shatiko come on and do a testimony, but I know he had some news interview. He is also a coach like David. I'm coaching a baseball team. And so, but I just want to encourage those of you who may be watching this live, especially from the Bahamas and anywhere around the Caribbean, outside the US and Canada. Listen, we have something that Shatiko is actually part of my organization called the Crash and Boom. This is the first time in my whole 4 years being in this industry that I can say that we have a product here at Fortune 360 that we could bring you from enrollment to profit in less than 1 hour. If you don't believe me, like Jennifer said earlier, the enrollment fee today and throughout this weekend is only $10. Make a $10 investment. Partner with Fortune 360, and I promise you, your mind will be blown because of the resources that we have here at Fortune 360. So thank you very much, Helen. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much. And that is it for us this evening. But before you go, remember, before you go, we said we've got something for you. And who else but our CEO to take us through that. And I hope if you have any questions, put them in your, right now on our Facebook chat, we'll be able to attend to them. And we'll bring back again our CEO here to close out and to give us the offer, what we have on offer for you. Edwin, as usual, thank you that you're on the road and you still find time to do this. This is the beauty of this skill, isn't it? That you're able to, work at the same time and in the middle of what you're doing. But above all, you guys have been amazing, amazing guests. If you're not here, we would not have presented to who, but you know what? Even as a family, Even as on this call, just going through, you can tell and you can see that we are excited about each other's department, each other, whatever everyone is bringing. We are holding hands, we are working together. You know, I remember that song that says, you know, bind us together, because can you imagine the value that is coming out of this call? And 1 hour is not enough for us to finish what exactly you find in Fortune 360. What kind of a family do you get to find? So, and putting the icing, and let me see if he's still with us or the children took our time. There you go. Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Awesome.
I want you guys
Excited.
to go ahead and drop some ones in the chat. I know we're still on Facebook Live. I want you guys to just drop some ones in the chat for the information you guys are able to receive today. I mean, I'm even, like I said, I'm out here with the kids out here. They're running right now, doing conditioning, and this team is actually called Fortune 360. So they're part of what we're doing. You know, this is what you know, the time and the effort you put into others. You know, basically that's where you find your happiness. But what I want you guys to take home after this call, Captain, our VP of Education, said something really powerful, and I reposted it on my status as I was listening. And he said, one source of income is like using public transportation. Public transportation, you have to go on a bus stop. You have to wait on their time. They have a schedule already in place, so you can't just pick up and go. And that's kind of the same thing when you're working at a company or for someone, how it works. You have to go off of their time where you actually have no control. And guess what? If you don't do it, you lose your job. If you're not on time at the bus stop with public transportation, guess what? You miss the bus. If you're at the train, you miss the train. It's scheduled. So you have to have multiple streams of income where you can actually create your own time, have freedom on everything you're doing, guys. So, you know, we have the promo going on where you can actually sign up for Fortune 360 for $9.99 today and tomorrow. It ends at Sunday at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. You have 2 days that you can actually come in, be a part of our company for $9.99, and basically come in and get this information, this valuable information, learn a skill set for $9.99. Now, what I want to throw on the table for anyone that could actually come in Fortune 360 between today and tomorrow, and if they can enroll a minimum, because we're only paying $10, $9.99. You can bring a minimum of 15 persons. 15 persons, I will personally send you $150 cash. And this is for anybody that does it. So anybody that comes in and enrolls 15 persons within today and tomorrow, they would get $150 cash back to their credit wallet. All right. And what that's going to do is the next month, you're going to be able to hit a residual rank. So even though while you're working and learning how to trade, how to learn a skill set, at the end of the day, you'll be able to earn a residual income to actually help you out when it comes to trading or whatever you're doing. All right. So I want to thank you guys for hopping on again. I'm going to let the kids say bye to you guys. Oh, they're actually doing push-ups now. Hey, everybody. They're doing push-ups. I guess this is the wrong time. But everybody say what's up. Say hello to everyone. All right, so that's the team there, guys. And I'll end the call. They're in punishment right now. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of the day. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, David there. Thank you. And everybody else, thank you for having tuned in, for having been here. It's so nice to end by seeing the children there, right? You know, and I look at those children there with David, I'm thinking, man, they're so lucky. By the time they are our age and learning from such a coach, not just sports, but also money lessons, gosh, it will be so different. So let's take advantage of the opportunity of the people we have here, the expertise, and let us end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Have a great evening, good morning, good afternoon. Think about the things we've learned today. Go back, replay this video, listen over and over. Those nuggets were amazing. And once again, we want to say goodbye as a team. I will ask them to, I'll remove the spotlight and I'll ask them to, just put their videos on, and we bid you goodbye as we tell you thank you. And as usual with our anthem, thank you everybody. Let me put the spotlight back here. And yeah, I'm loving what I'm reading. Yes, this is the way, this is the life. Okay, guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Jenny, over to you.